Truth you have. This video is for the conscious community. Let me start by saying I appreciate the conscious community as a whole for being there, for uplifting us, for giving us knowledge and wisdom that's necessary. I listen to many people, and I will say that some of them, they have great messages, but then, they have some more things that they need to grow towards in terms of their learning process. And I can comprehend that we're here to learn, and I appreciate those that are dropping the knowledge to help us learn. What I have been seeing in some of these videos are an ununified direction for the conscious community by those that might be agents, or to me, I call them stagnators, one that stagnates. And I say that they're a stagnator. If it's not a word, it is one that stagnates. I'm making it a word. I say they're stagnators because some of them will try to stop other individuals from giving knowledge and wisdom because of whatever reasons they come up with. Maybe they're getting the messages from those in secret societies, and because they're agents, they're trying to stop someone from dropping knowledge that is way above what they're giving. I don't agree with them trying to put a bad taste in people's minds or mouths about individuals that I see that are there really, really helping us. And when you do see that these agents and stagnators are out there doing that, you kind of don't even really want to listen to them anymore. They are invalidating themselves by focusing on the ununification of the conscious community. If you constantly have on the internet individuals that don't necessarily agree completely with each other, and they're battling and they're supposed to be of the same community, but you're giving representation that shows dysfunction, you're not moving the direction of the conscious community for unification like it needs to be. You are basically a stagnator. You were placed there as an agent to interrupt our unification, and we don't like it. When you awake and you see that these people are placed there, and you address it, and then they try to come back with something that is negative towards the person that addressed what they're doing, it's all ridunculous. An individual in the conscious community made a statement about someone from our past that was a representation of a force in the day and age that they were there that was prosperous. And this individual gave facts and, showed you that there are people in our communities placed there, and some of them are placed there on purpose to give certain messages. And to the naked eye, some of those messages seem wonderful and they seem great and the cause seems real. But if someone is pointing out that this was a plan, and it really was a plan, and that person was put there in that day and age on purpose, you shouldn't be mad at the person telling you the truth behind what really happened, because they're telling you what went on behind the scenes, what went on behind the whole Black Lives Matter, for instance. When you see that, and then you see the separation of those that say all lives matter, and then you see the separation put there when you think about religion, and you see like, oh my goodness, people are having wars because of it. You can see the good in it all day long. Yeah, religion is good. It's good for you. It teaches you how to have morals. And I'm going to stop there. Because when you know why religion was put there to separate people, and you see why they having all of these wars because of religion, somebody believes something different, but these people look exactly the same, you start to think like, what the heck is really happening? And that's that higher level of consciousness, when you think past what they have been spoon feeding you. I used to be someone that was in the church. I was seeking the truth and I wanted answers, and I went to college after that, and I was thinking, wait a minute, how come all of these people can't get into heaven because they believe something different? This don't make sense to me. And it don't make no damn sense if you really think about it. You telling me that this person, this Buddhist monk who is supposedly so holy and so pure, they not gonna get into heaven because they not Christian? Hold up. And then you go to other religions and you see that some of these religions, they get to beat women if they open their mouths and say something that the man doesn't like. Get the fuck out of here. I don't agree with that. I'm not going to agree with an innocent woman being physically abused because a religion says it's okay to do so. That's not right. You don't want your brothers and sisters to believe that. You don't want to see your mama or your sister being beat up because somebody believes that bullshit is okay. And in the conscious community, I see us being unified in many ways, but them agents that are placed there, y'all need to start recognizing them and boots them out. It's time to go. This is not the day and age for us to have confusion implanted into us. We had more than enough of that. We don't need that. We're cleansing that out, and we don't need to be spoon-fed any more of it. The unification process is in order, and it's up to us to recognize who we need to listen to and why. It's up to us to see behind and uncloak that veil, get that veil the heck up off of us so we can see the truth. Peace and love.